Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. Today I am 36 weeks pregnant, so we are going to pack my hospital bag for my second C-section. So this time around I will be going in for a scheduled C-section, where the first time I went into labor first expecting to have a vaginal delivery. So this time we're going to be a little bit more prepared for recovery. Because it's going to be scheduled, I will be leaving the house at a normal time. And that way, this will not be packed in my bag, but it will be coming with me 100%. So I will have this ready to go for when we leave the house. Never leaves my side. So let's get into it. So we're going to start off with mom and dad's bag. The very first thing I have in this top pocket is a dump bag, what I call it. It's going to be for like anything dirty clothes or like extras that we come home from the hospital with, if there is any. We are giving birth at a hospital in Ontario, which they don't really give you too much. We actually have to bring a lot of the stuff with us. Then we got some stuff for dad. We got socks and underwear, t-shirts, comfy pants, and toiletries for both of us. Let's get into that. Here we go. So I just have a makeup wipe just in case, hand cream, deodorant, lip chap, very important. It's so dry in the hospitals, hair ties, lotion, face wash. I have a toothbrush for both my husband and myself, but I also have these little Crest Scope disposable toothpastes. I'm not sure when I will be showering after my C-section, so it would be nice to just kind of have this in the bed with me if I'm not getting up quite yet. Got a hairbrush, toothpaste, deodorant for my husband, and some body wash. I also bringing this compact mirror, which has actually an LED light. It's super bright, if you can see that. So I'm going to be using that just for any touch-ups, but I'm also going to use it for photos. Most of the time the hospital room is really dark, so I'm going to use this basically as my light for taking photos. So that's our toiletries. In this little compartment here, I kind of have my intimates. I have 2 nursing bras, a pair of fuzzy socks. I will be going in for my C-section at the end of November, so it is going to be cold. Couple pairs of regular socks, and then I have these really high-waisted full coverage underwear. I prefer to use pads in these underwear from Amazon. That's just a preference. I don't like using the diapers. I just find them to be too bulky. Here we go. Second pouch, I have our phone chargers for myself and my husband. There's 2 wound up here in these little blocks that come from Amazon. They've got like the dual USB, and then our chargers are 10 feet long. You're going to hear that in almost every video. Super long phone chargers, because you never know where the plugs are going to be. I'm bringing a sleep mask. This came in a little fun box that one of my friends gave me, so I'm just going to bring it just in case. And I'm also bringing just a few pads. Most of the time, the hospital is going to take care of mama, and like have you wrapped up or have pads for you. They're normally the really big ones, so I did bring a few of the smaller ones just in case I'm not bleeding that bad. Going into the big section. So before we get into clothes, I do have these 2 bands from Freedom Mom. So this one's kind of like a compression for your C-section area. I did not use this with my first C-section, but I'm definitely going to try it this time around. I'm delivering at a different hospital this time, and I heard at this location they get you to get up and walk around very soon after your surgery. So I was thinking maybe having this on hand, that might be helpful for the pain. And the second band is this one, also by Freedom Mom. I got these both off Amazon. This one has like a nice little back support. It also comes with heat pads that you can put inside these. This front piece goes over your C-section scar. I also have a toddler. He's 18 months old. So I thought having this was going to be perfect just to protect the area, my incision area. It's very padded. So he's not really going to understand that mommy is recovering. He's still going to want love, and I still want to be able to give that to him even if I'm recovering. So I'm bringing this as well. The heat also helps with the pain, especially if you have pain from back labor, if I did end up going into labor naturally. A fan, of course. This is a portable fan. We use this all the time in the summertime, especially like attached to the stroller. But this one, it's got like this little tripod situation. It's got 3 different speeds. And after giving birth with my son, I was sweating. I was so hot all the time. So this was amazing to have with us in the hospital. And even though I am giving birth via C-section, you still are going to be bleeding quite a bit. With a C-section, you're not very mobile. So getting up to like be in the shower and being able to like clean yourself super well, it's not as easy as it would be before the surgery. So I am bringing my Freedom Mom little bottle for cleaning yourself when you're going to the bathroom. And that way you're just kind of showering, like a little shower every time you go to the bathroom, getting all cleaned up and making sure you feel nice and fresh as best as you can anyways. There's that. And then here are my clothes. I'm bringing 2 t-shirts that are meant for nursing, a pair of comfy PJ pants, and most likely I'm going to wear these home from the hospital. I probably won't wear them in the hospital bed. And I also have 2 gowns, which these are just long, like t-shirt dresses. This one's just plain, but this one I got off Amazon. It's actually a delivery gown. So it has the buttons that go all down the back there, just in case something happens in the hospital and they need access. And then on the front here, it has buttons along both sides so that it makes it for easy breastfeeding. I wore this almost the entire time I was in the hospital. Last time I was either in this or just in my bra and underwear to make sure I was getting a lot of skin to skin. And it was really enough. I like being close to baby most of the time, especially to help with breastfeeding. So I try and be skin to skin as best as possible. So that's all for mom and dad's bag. Let's put this away. Okay, now into baby's bag and nursing supplies. This is, to me, what is going to be the most important. This time around, I was not super successful with breastfeeding with my son. I made it to 3 months and then started exclusively pumping. My supply really dropped from there. So this time around, I am actually bringing a nursing pillow with me. I'm trying to set myself up for success as best as possible. So this is the nursing pillow I'm bringing. It is by Nika, and it's got like these little beads inside. So it's quite heavy, but whenever you place it, it just stays because it's got the heaviness to it. You can use it for different positions. With my son, I used the football hold a lot because of having that C-section across the front. So this will be great in the hospital bed to just kind of like prop up pillows or do whatever I need to do. And hopefully it'll give me my best shot for nursing this time around. This is my breastfeeding and baby bag. So in here, like I said before, we are giving birth in Ontario, and unfortunately, they do not provide wipes or diapers or anything really for baby unless it's medically necessary. So we are bringing an entire sleeve of newborn diapers and 3 packs of water wipes. When we were in the hospital last time, we ran out of wipes and we did not have enough sleepers. So my husband actually had to go out and buy some more in the middle of the night, which was not ideal. So we're making sure we bring a lot of wipes, a lot of diapers, and extra sleepers. Also bringing a muslin blanket. This one's really cute. It's from Amazon, super soft. That's just going to be for like photos and cuddling, really. like I said, a lot of sleepers. So here is baby's clothes. We are having a girl. So this time around, we've got some things that are pink and purple and all that. And then we also have hand-me-downs from my son. So I think we have about a dozen sleepers plus let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, so we have 11 sleepers and they're all they're all newborn. And these two are both preemie, just in case she's small. I'm not sure yet. We also have this cute, adorable little gown with a hat. One of those gowns that like ties at the bottom. We never used these with our son, but this was gifted to us and it's beautiful. Such a cute little set for a little girl. And then we have our hand-me-down hats from our son. We've got 2 little black hats for in the hospital. I'm also bringing a few nursing pads that they just go into your bra and they're disposable. Normally your milk doesn't come in until a couple days after you give birth, but you never know. So I'm gonna bring those with us. I am bringing some diaper cream, some Aquaphor diaper cream. I don't foresee us really using this too much, but just to have just in case. And then I'm also bringing the Hello Bello Everywhere Balm. This one is like super good for when your baby's first born, and you just kind of keep it on their bottom for when they're pooping the meconium. This just makes it a little bit easier to wipe off and like a little barrier between their precious skin and their poop. So that's good to have. Also bringing this beautiful blanket. It's got the fuzzy side and then a waffly side on the other. Bringing that. And then a couple things for breastfeeding. I'm bringing the Earth Mama nipple butter. This I used religiously with our son. It is fantastic. And the best part is I would wipe it off a little bit before breastfeeding, but you don't necessarily have to with this one, which is great. Love that. It will stain your clothes though. So normally when I have this on, I will always have a nursing pad in my bra or in my shirt. That way it just doesn't leave that like oily staining. I am bringing 2 of these Mandela nipple shields in 2 different sizes. You never really know what size is going to be necessary around that time. I'm not sure if I'm going to be swollen from getting the IV or how that's going to work. So I brought 2 different sizes. And then I also have the Silverettes in here. I've heard amazing things about these. I didn't really use them a lot last time, but I'm definitely going to give them a really good go this time. And last but not least, for baby girl, we brought some of these little cute bows. This is not, we've got a pink one, white, and black. And this is not something that we're going to be having on her regularly. It's mostly just going to be for a couple cute little photos. I don't really love the idea of having something that tight around her precious little head. So we are going to keep those just for photos and announcements and things like that, because a bow on a little girl is adorable. So that is what we're going to do. So that is our hospital bag. I'm now going to have to repack all of this, but that's okay. This bag here I got off of Amazon, which is great. Cute little one. And it also has this like sleeve that attaches onto the luggage, which is great. So I have this just like set up, ready to go in our bedroom so that if I was to go into labor early, my husband knows exactly where it is and he can just throw all that stuff in the truck. The one thing I do not have packed right now, but will be coming with us, is we are going to be bringing some snacks. We're from a small town, so the cafeteria in the hospital closes at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Plus there's not too much that's really close. So we're going to bring a bunch of snacks, and my husband is going to bring his pillow and a blanket with us. And that's about it. So if you think that I've forgotten something, or if there's something that you'd like to add, especially specific to having a C-section, I would love to know. And let me know in the comments if you yourself have had an emergency C-section and then a scheduled C-section, and let me know if there's any differences between the two for you. I would love to know. And that's it for today's video. So yeah, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.